Hey guys, before we begin, we just wanted to let you guys know that there were some issues with the technical side of this podcast. The small one being that, for whatever reason, Ben's audio was recorded at a much deeper pitch than it usually is, so we had to fix that in post, so if he sounds slightly robotic, that's why. And for the bigger issue, all of us were there for the recording, but for whatever reason, Chris's audio just did not get picked up by his computer. So while he was there and was actively talking throughout, unfortunately, his audio was not saved, so we had to edit around him. So if the podcast itself seems a bit jank in some areas, it's likely that Chris was talking and we had to work around it. Normally, most people probably just not upload the episode, but there was a lot of ground that we had to cover here, so we're just still going to give you something anyway. So, yeah. Also, James was one that edited this one and not me, so if things suck, blame him. Okay, bye.
3, 2, 1,
Ports.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the sun-drenched tropical paradise of ShinyCast. We're so pleased to welcome you to our wonderful podcast. We have succulent seafood and people who talk about video games.
I just love free food.
And you look like
Seafood.
Anyway,
I want to get off the ride.
This is the ride. Hello, everybody. I am James, and I run the Shafrilist Show. And this person next to me is
Patrick. I do not run the Shea Frillis Show.
And we also have other people like
The same three people from the last three episodes.
What if people are just watching this one for the first time? Then they don't know who's who.
Well, they wouldn't if you actually shared the other episodes on the community post.
Oh yeah, I should do that with this one. Anyway,
I'm William.
William from Space Tree Studios, and we also have Ben from
I
Uncultured
too
Swine.
am another person known as Ben.
Yes. So there's Chris, who's the other Schaeferless, and also Ben from Uncultured Swine.
What's
okay,
up?
Introductions are over. So, how's everyone been doing? Good?
Tired.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been playing Spyro recently. I've finally gotten into it, so that's what I'm doing. And I've been binging Community, so that's me.
I got a cookie from Wawa yesterday.
Oof. That's about it for our intro, because we want to get into the main topic, because today's topic is a big boy. We are recording this a day after the PS5 reveal event, and it has a lot of video games. This is my first ever PlayStation event that I've watched, because
You haven't watched any of the E3s?
No, I haven't. I've literally only watched Nintendo stuff for the past few years. But now that I have a PS4 and a Vita, I'm an official member of the PlayStation family, so I figured, okay, I guess I'm invited to our little reunion special, even though I'm a new member. But yeah, so I watched the PS5 reveal, and I thought it was really good. Nothing that's going to make me buy a PS5 at launch, but really good selection of games for the most part. Nothing too embarrassing. And yeah, I like it. So what are everyone's overall impressions of the conference?
Largely the same as you there. There was a lot of cool stuff there. Nothing really system seller to me, but it was mostly a good demonstration. It's nice that we actually got some games after a year of knowing about this thing, but it is kind of weird that we didn't get a release date or price yet. I don't really know why they wouldn't tell us that now, unless it's getting delayed or something at this point.
Yeah, which it might be. Everything's uncertain, but yeah, I don't know. How about the rest of y'all?
I'd say it's an adequate delivery given how much long they've been making us wait. Yeah, it's a pretty... I believe it's about what we should expect from the next generation. They have more time to impress us more, but yeah, I'd say it was adequate given how quiet they've been.
Yeah, I'd say so, yeah. So, Patrick, I think you walked in on me halfway through the reveal. You just got home and you were just
Yeah.
I was watching the reveal. So you saw approximately half of it, and then I showed you the one trailer you missed that interested you, which was Spider-Man, but we'll get to that in a second.
NBA 2K21.
Yes, NBA 2K21.
No, I was there
obviously.
for the glory that was 2K21's
God,
reveal.
2K21, my God. What a game.
You know, the only thing that'll get me interested in NBA 2K21 is if they announce Dick Vitale as like a playable character.
There's an EA basketball game that had Mario characters as playable
that's
characters.
true.
I
True.
remember that.
I missed that.
That was like 20 years ago at this
God.
point. Basketball
Yeah,
games
but
peaked
EA is
back
going
in
out of the way to
2001.
not put anything on the Switch ever.
Yeah, it's a tragedy. We should have Mario and Dick Vitale at the Olympic Games. I would adore that.
I love how the only two people that actually went to the Olympics this year were Mario and Sonic.
Exactly. And all their friends, you know, don't discount Waluigi and Big the Cat.
Count Waluigi.
Yeah, exactly. So, anyway.
Wait, I didn't get to say my overall thoughts.
Oh, your overall thoughts of the half of the presentation that you watched?
Oh,
Seeing this entire lineup, I know what some of these IPs are, so it doesn't really matter that I haven't seen trailers for some of these, but there was a good mix of cutesy mascot, fun platforming characters, and guys with guns.
Yeah, I'd say so. Definitely a good mix. Not all the games looked the same. They all looked pretty distinct. So, yeah, I was impressed by that.
And also, there was one major problem. Should have had more knack.
Exactly. I was
waiting for Knack Free all night.
He was there for like half a second. That they showed like a PlayStation like history shot, and they had Knack in
Yeah,
it for half a
that's all
second.
he gets. They showed a Gravity Rush too, which I was happy about, and then Persona, which obviously, yes. But yeah, they're never going to make Gravity Rush 3 or Knack 3, sadly.
Or Persona 6.
Doesn't
Yeah, they're just
Persona
gonna
4
milk-
come out on PC this weekend?
It should. Wasn't that supposed to be today? They said June 12th. Persona 4 was supposed to come out on like,
So,
Steam.
we know what you're doing today then.
Yes. Did they lie to us? Or was that
maybe.
Was that ever confirmed actually? I don't remember. Anyway, but back to the presentation itself that had no knack. So we're just going to go through like game by game. We don't have a lot to say about some of the games, so this shouldn't be too long, but GTA 5 again. Are we excited to play GTA 5 2 on the Switch?
Shut up and take my money.
It's just a 7-year-old game at this point. That's not really a good way to start your presentation, because everyone who was going to play GTA 5 already did.
Yeah, I'm so baffled by the fact that started the entire thing. Like, what? It doesn't. The graphically,
Again,
it doesn't
it's
even
like
look
poetry,
impressive.
sort of. They rhyme. You see GTA 5, PlayStation 5.
True.
No, Patrick,
makes
that's not poetry, it rhymes. It's like a chorus, it repeats.
Indeed. But yeah, it doesn't even look that great, like, visually. Like, they said it was, like, remastered and revamped, but, like, it looks like a PS3 game.
They probably just upped the resolution itself, but the models are still exactly the same.
Yeah. Yeah, something like that. It's like, whatever, like, it's good to have it on there, but if it's backwards compatible, then it really doesn't matter that much. It's like Twilight Princess HD, like, okay, who cares? We can still play Twilight Princess.
It just works.
Just works. Yeah.
Wait, do we actually know if it's backwards compatible?
Yeah, I've heard a lot of conflicting reports about that. Like, they said it's backwards compatible with some PS4 games.
I think they're doing what Xbox did, where they're rolling it out on a game-by-game basis, where like they're putting like certain files on there to get in updates to get them to run.
Okay.
I think it's going to be something like that.
Okay, that's... I don't know.
I heard they'll have about 100 of like the most popular games on day one, which is a good selection at least.
Yeah, that for sure. I know Persona 5 is one of them, so that's nice. So anyway.
Which one?
That's a good question. Hopefully they put Royal on there. It doesn't matter because I'm not getting it at launch anyway. So, but it's all right. Anyway, though, so those are our thoughts on GTA 5, the sequel, the squeakquel. Yes. Now moving on to Spider-Man Miles Morales. I like lost my shit during the reveal, like when the mask pulled back. I didn't know what it was at first, but then when I saw Miles' face, I was just like losing my shit. I was so excited. But
When
yeah.
they first started the trailer and I heard the word hero, I thought, oh, is this a new Infamous game? But then I pull back and you see like the stripes and everything. Oh no, that's Spider-Man. Oh no, wait, that's Miles.
Yeah, that's hype. I'm glad they're making a game. The thing is, the trailer was really good. It's all this stuff that's come out afterwards, like all the confusion about whether or not it's like a standalone game or like an expansion to an updated original Spider-Man. Like
That was confusing. I don't know why it was so hard to just say it's a spin-off.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
It's a full game, but it's not the sequel.
Yeah. But yeah, that's really exciting because like Spider-Man was one of my favorite PS4 games by far, and I'm just happy that like Miles has his own game now. I think it's cool that the character of Miles has only been around since 2011, and now he already has like his own movie and his own game. Like that's just really neat to me, and it's like I think that's like a great idea for like a spinoff, just a story focusing on him, and then that way the sequel is still like on the Peter Parker sort of like journey, and hopefully Peter and Miles can both be playable in the sequel. Like that'd be ideal. Like that's what I was always envisioning in terms of the next step for this Spider-Man game franchise. But yeah, I am very excited for that.
I just want to know when Spider-Ham gets his game.
Exactly. Like come on. One thing is I definitely don't think this needs to be like a next gen game. Like it could easily
I feel like it's not.
Yeah, I feel like it's just a way, something for the PS5 to have at launch.
Because it's also going to be one of the early launches like this year. I feel like it's probably also going to be on PS4 too. I don't know if it is, but like I feel like a good chunk of these will be on both or multi-platform or whatever.
Yeah.
Obviously, this won't because it's exclusive, but you know.
Yeah, I forget. There was one trailer that said, like, coming to PS5, and then at the bottom of the screen it had text that said, limited time console exclusivity will come to PC eventually or something.
Yeah,
it was like,
and I noticed some trailers that said captured on PS5, which makes me think, okay, this footage is from the PS5 version, but, like, it might also be on PS4.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's about it. One of the more exciting games for me, since I enjoy Spider-Man, like I loved the original game. But yeah, they said it's gonna be like Uncharted: The Lost Legacy in terms of scope, which I'm actually coincidentally playing that right now. It's like about 9 hours compared to the more lengthy, like I think it was 16-hour like Uncharted 4, which I think that's fine in terms of length for a standalone like spin-off title, especially considering it's like coming out only 2 years after the original. And I'm glad it takes place like in winter. That's like a neat aesthetical touch.
Because Spider-Verse took place in the winter, so they'll capitalize on that.
Yeah, and it's just a way to differentiate itself from the original. But yeah, in terms of a full Spider-Man 2 video game, I would prefer if they had a different location. Like, I know Spidey is synonymous with New York, but, like, I just feel like it would be cool to differentiate the game more with, like, a different open world. But I don't know what they'll do. But, yeah, I'm excited.
So you're saying you want Spider-Man to be far from home?
I believe I do, indeed.
Good night, everybody.
Haha. Epic. Oh, by the way, this is semi-related. Sony confirmed, I think, at one point that the Spider-Man 3 in the MCU will have home in the title. So here's hoping it's Spider-Man Homeless, baby. Spider-Man Homeless. Epic. Anyway.
Who wants to speak next? Ben, I saw the green circle glowing a lot.
That's just my mic being weird.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, mics are weird.
I am hyped because I love Miles. I'm pretty sure everyone does after Spider-Verse. And Spider-Man is my favorite PS4 game, but it's kind of the only PS4 game I've played.
So, yeah. But at that point, it's your least favorite PS4 game. And I don't know why you would advocate so strongly for a follow-up to that.
This isn't a follow-up. It's a spin-off. Spider-Man
1.5.
Exactly. The Timon and Pumbaa will be in it.
It's a sequel. It's just not the sequel to
I want
Peter's
Spider-Ham's
story.
Virtual Safari.
I want a report of Spider-Man PS4 where Gwen, Spider-Noir, and Spider-Ham and Penny are all commentating over you as you play.
That'd be fun. That'd be neat. Anyway, though.
Anyway, but they think that, like, yeah, the gameplay looks pretty similar to the vanilla Spider-Man. But, I mean, you got Miles' unique abilities with his electrocution and camouflage.
Yeah, there's definitely more to like see that I haven't revealed yet. Probably, I mean, they haven't even revealed like what type of project this is. If it's a standalone or what. Like but yeah, I'm excited to see how it unfolds.
Yeah, again, it doesn't really need to be next gen.
But yeah, I guess we'll see where this goes. Anyway, though, I think that's about it for Miles Morales. Now, next up was Gran Turismo 7.
It's a car game. No one cares.
I don't care. Why would you want a car simulation game? Just go drive your own car outside. Like,
Okay, well, to be fair, the answer there is that a video and console costs like $500 and the game is $60, and a car costs fuck you.
yeah.
Also, you can crash a car in a video game. Can you crash a car in real life? Yes.
Well, yes, but you shouldn't.
But is there any benefits to be gained from doing that?
The thing with car games like Gran Turismo is that they look pretty. They're only really there for like car enthusiasts. That's about it. And I don't know if like the actual Venn diagram for gaming and car enthusiasts is that big. It feels like a very niche thing that just so happens to sell decently, I guess.
I mean, yeah,
because
this is the
I guess
seventh one.
PlayStation doesn't really have its own Mario Kart. I mean, okay, Crash Team Racing's back, but that's multi-platform.
All right.
Well,
That's good to hear.
Happy that you feel that way, but if I wanted to drive a car in a video game, I could just play the GTA 5 on the
It's
system
not as
again.
realistic, Patrick.
Yeah, I would just rather play
Pretty
something like
fair.
Burnout or Mario Kart or something.
But yeah, I'm glad that like Gran Turismo is like really impressive to you since you're like a big fan of the franchise. Like I'm very happy about that. Don't listen
Yeah.
to us old curmudgeonly people who like are dissing it just because we don't care for that.
James,
genre.
Chris is older than you.
True. Anyway, next game in the lineup was the new Ratchet and Clank, and even though I've never played a Ratchet and Clank game before, this looks phenomenal. Like, oh my god, this seems like it's a next gen sort of concept. The fact that you can apparently go through like different worlds instantaneously with like portals, like just it looks great gameplay wise and like visually, and it's like I actually just because of it I downloaded the original like or the 2016 like reboot, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna like play that in a few days.
I own it. I haven't played much. I played a little bit of it, and it is fun. I feel like you'll definitely like it. They're platformers, and they have a lot of emphasis on shooting, but like actual good shooting.
Yeah.
They're combat focused, but the combat works for the gameplay they're going with, and the games just look pretty.
For sure,
Like,
like graphically it's
This
really
one
impressive.
specifically, like it looks like a Pixar movie.
Yeah. I'm definitely like really interested in this one. I can't say too much about it because again I don't really know the franchise that well, but like it's encouraged me to actually get into the franchise because of how good this trailer looked. Like I was just really impressed with it.
Are you ready? There's a female Ratchet, so be prepared. The deviant artists are picking up their pens.
I don't know, Chris. It's like this like white furred ratchet species.
That was blue.
The Lombax.
Wombax, yes. Bandicoot, whatever.
Also, apparently, according to the official lore, though, female Lombaxes are not supposed to have tails, and this one does. So this
Oof.
is also a trans Lombax. So we're getting a
nice.
representation.
Ah,
If that's actually
awesome.
intentional, if that is intentional, that is really cool.
That would be amazing, yeah. So, yep. So that is our Ratchet and Clank thoughts. So the next game was Project Aetha.
Athia. What was this one
Athia.
again? I forget.
This one was like she was like terraforming the lands. It looked really cool, I remember, but I didn't really know what it was about. I think Square Enix is making it.
Oh, right. This was nothing that looked like Tomb Raider and had all like the parkour stuff, right?
Yeah. It looks really cool. It's coming to PC as well, so it's not like exclusive, but it's apparently from the Final Fantasy 15 development team. So yeah, I don't really have much to say. I just think it looks really neat. I'm interested in seeing where that goes.
ShinyCast number for a drinking game. Take a shot anytime one of us says that throughout this discussion.
Indeed.
Because that's not going to be the first. That's not going to be the last time we're going to say that tonight.
True. So the next game was Stray, about the cat in robot lands. I'm intrigued. I don't know what the gameplay will be, but I was intrigued.
Why do robots need clothing? They're robots.
Yeah, good question.
If anything, they'd be better for the environment because they don't have to waste the environment making clothes.
Perhaps.
Didn't R2-D2 make fun of C-3PO for being naked in episode 1? The Phantom Menace.
Yeah, that's true.
No, wait.
That must be the lore for this movie.
He was naked
Indeed.
because he didn't have all of his parts in place.
Yeah,
So
he was
wearing-
incomplete.
Wearing parts is like wearing clothes.
But now they're wearing clothes over the parts.
True.
Also, the cat has a backpack and it looks adorable.
Yeah, I like that. I'm looking at it right now. The Stray is coming to PS4 as well as PS5.
Okay.
So, I might just pick it up there. But yeah, it looks really neat. I like cat, and robot lands. Visually, I like it. So,
It kind of reminds you. Have you guys seen Love, Death, and Robots on Netflix?
I haven't.
Okay, there is a one of the shorts was about free robots who are living in a post-apocalyptic human society. No human society, and I think it actually revolved around a cat that was following them too. So it's like they took that story and just made it into a full game.
That's neat. So yeah, definitely very interested. So anyway, the next game is Returnal. This one really caught my eye. It's like Edge of Tomorrow, but like on an alien planet, and it's like I really love time loops in general in fiction.
Good news. There's another game that also is about a time loop in this whole
Indeed.
event.
Yes, it's not the most original concept, but it's good.
I hate the name of this one though.
Yeah, I
Returnal.
I cringed a little bit when I heard the name, but you know what? They went for it, and we should commend them for just shooting for the moon with that title.
I will give them a sarcastic one clap.
Yeah, good work. It sounds like a I don't know. Sounds like a tech demo title. I don't know. I thought it was like an Alien game, like based on the Alien movies. Like I thought that was supposed to be like Ripley at first.
Yeah, because this was one that started for them in the spacesuits, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought like, oh, is this a new Alien game?
Yeah, that's what I thought. But it definitely takes like a lot of inspiration from Alien, which is pretty neat. But yeah, I'm definitely very interested. It seems fascinating. So anyway, the next game on our list is Sackboy, which is more like Sackboy's crafted 3D world.
This one was the next one that actually did catch my eye a lot because it's nice to see we're getting more 3D platformers, and the Little Big Planet stuff just looks nice. It looks like it's going to be fun. I feel like this might be something that's on both PS4 and PS5, though, unless they confirmed it was already exclusive. I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm glad they're keeping Little Big Planet going. I don't know much about the franchise, but like, it looks neat. I'm glad it has like 4-player co-op. Like that's nice.
I don't know if there's going to be like the whole creation aspect anymore, especially since the same team made Media Marvel already made Dreams, which is like the creation stuff of Little Big Planet turned up to like 11.
True.
I
Yeah.
Like I feel like they might.
name.
I feel like they might at least. They might at least like put like some prefab stuff in there, so at least get some of that in.
Yeah, I feel like the worst case scenario is like this will be the Chibi Robo Ziplash of like the Little Big Planet franchise, which like that would be bad. Like
Well, at
it's
least
just something no one asked for and is terrible, but like it looks good from like
yeah.
the trailer.
So far, it looks better than Ziplash at least.
Yes, indeed. But yeah, it's very just stylized, just like Crafted World. It's like kind of crazy.
Well, Little Big Planet's always kind of had this art style though.
True, yeah.
Yeah, a little
Though
bit
I will
nice
give you
there
this
being-
though, Sackboy does have a flutter jump in this like Yoshi, so that's kind of weird.
Interesting. Plagiarizing going on potentially. Probably not, but yeah. So yeah, that is the boy of the sack. The next game was Destruction All Stars. I don't remember what this is at all.
This was the one that looked like a cross between Fortnite, Rocket League, and Twisted Metal.
Oh yeah, I really.
Oh boy.
I just
It looks
checked out.
fun, but I don't know. Like, it looks fun. I like the visuals. It feels just like a game that's going to come and go, and that's about it.
Yeah, it looks like it's a trend chasing game that just I don't know. It looks too much like Rocket League and Fortnite combined into something not very interesting.
Well, Twisted Metal. It's a car combat game, but
True,
I feel like it's probably not going to be at... it just seems like there's a little something off on it. That, yeah, it looks fun on the outside, but I don't know if it's how the actual gameplay is going to be, because I don't think that showed any real gameplay in it.
Yeah, not really. But
Also, I like how they had the courage to call it All Stars in a Sony production.
Oh God, bringing back so many war flashbacks. Oh no. Oof. A tragedy. Anyway, yeah, probably not something I'm gonna pick up. But whatever. Okay, next game. I'm very excited about this one. Kena Bridge of Spirits. I was like blown away by this trailer. Like, this is the first thing that I like knew that I like have to play. And I don't know. I haven't seen that many people talking about it, but like, it just looks so great visually, and just like it looks like an animated short film, and like the little like tiny black creatures that are like
this is fun.
They look like mini Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon, and it's like it looks like a 3D Pikmin almost. That I didn't even notice the Pikmin connection on my first like time watching the trailer, but like that might be what subconsciously caught my eye. But like I am really impressed by that. It's from the same people who made like this
My internet died.
Majora's Mask fan video, like this Dark Fate video, which I haven't seen, but like I know it was pretty famous a few years ago. But yeah, I'm just so interested in this game.
William is dead.
Oh no.
R.I.P.
William has dropped from the face of the chat. Oh goodness. Let me type
The
a
review
message
must
in the
go
chat.
on.
Yeah, like you should definitely check out the trailer. It's like one of the things in the entire presentation that just blew me away with its visual. And it's like it's not the most original looking thing. Like it looked like a mixture of what's it called? Like Horizon mixed with like Pikmin. But honestly, like gameplay wise, like very Horizon-esque. But yeah, I'm definitely very intrigued, and hoping it comes to PS4 as well. But yeah, just so gorgeous visually. I'm just
Good thing I still kept my recording
in love
going.
with the whole
Yeah,
thing.
this was the other trailer aside from Miles Morales that you showed me that I missed.
Yeah, I was just like, here, check this out. So yeah, good shit. Hey, William's back.
Okay, what'd I miss?
Just Kena.
Are we still talking about Kena?
Am I pronouncing it wrong, or is it
Kena, I don't know.
Kenya.
Nobody knows. I think they said.
I'm
her
gonna
name
say
in the trailer,
Kena.
but
I think it might be Kena because it's like Xena.
yeah, that makes more sense.
I like the look of this one. It looked like it was gonna be fun. The main character, it looks like Kubo in the Coco art style.
It does, yeah. Epic I hope Miguel.png shows up in it.
Was this the one with like the one that had like the little creatures in it that you
Yeah.
used to fight? Yeah, those were nice. It's
Yeah.
like a Pikmin platformer kind of.
Yeah, definitely like a 3D platformer. I mentioned when you were gone, it looks a lot like Horizon as well. Like just the things you can do to the world, just like the blue like whoosh is. I'm good at describing stuff, but yeah. And like
Also,
Have a
don't worry,
laser
my-
arrow that's blue.
Also, don't worry, I kept my recording going the whole time.
epic. Oh yeah, the next game.
Oh boy! Woohoo,
okay,
baby!
I don't know.
Hey.
So
Goodbye, Volcano High!
I don't know what this is.
That trailer did not show any gameplay. Like, my first point, okay, it's dinosaurs in its 2D animation. I like that. I have no idea what kind of game this is, so I don't care.
Yeah, is this like part of a franchise? Because
No.
Okay, because I was so confused. I was like, maybe it's just a franchise that I don't know about. But okay.
It's
I'm-
like, okay, so Chris,
Dinosaurs.
it's a dinosaur high school game, and the logo shows a comet in it, and it looks like the kind of show. It looks like Clone High if it took itself seriously.
Yeah.
Like, it looks like it should be a parody of, like, teen dramas from the early 2000s and stuff, but it's in earnest. But they're
Life is
dinosaurs.
Strange. Life is strange, but with dinosaurs.
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe it'll be really good. I have
The
no
animation's
idea.
nice, but it's like, is this a visual novel, a narrative thing? Is like a point and click? I don't know. You're not really selling me on this. Having that slow, sad pop song just does not grab my attention.
Yeah.
You had me at dinosaurs, you lost me at everything else. Also, it's called Goodbye Volcano High. It's about dinosaurs. Comet logo. We know how it ends.
Oof.
We know how this story ends. You know what it's
Yeah.
gonna be? They're gonna do the Aida thing. The comet's gonna come, they're gonna get dusted, and you and the lover are just gonna be trapped in the ground as fossils, and it's gonna fast forward to a museum, and your fossil bones just hugging each other in the museum. That's how this is gonna end.
I can see that. Yes.
Oh god, the design looks awful.
It's
just,
it's good art, but the
No, just that thing.
what are you pointing at?
That.
Oh yeah, the main the character with like the white wings and the weird beak.
I think
don't
that's
know.
all supposed to be the main character from what I heard.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't looked into it that much, but like
I heard
don't
that the
know.
main character is meant to be non-binary, which is cool.
That's neat. Yeah, definitely.
So, like, good that we're getting that representation in. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know what kind of game this is, so it's hard for me to care overall.
Yeah, these are like dinosaur people.
And I like dinosaurs.
I don't know.
But it's just, you gotta tell me something. Like, yeah, these cutscenes look nice and everything. The premise, neither here nor there. It's just, you need to give me something that indicate what I'm actually doing in this.
I guess we'll find out eventually.
I was in a Discord call with my friends when we were doing this yesterday, and that game kept coming up every single time the game came up. Like, this was on screen, this is just Life is Strange but with dinosaurs from everyone. This sounds like a parody, but I don't think it's a parody.
If it was a parody, I'd be interested. But
If it was a parody, I'd be all for this. So you're saying we're
Yeah.
gonna start a Let's Play channel just for this game?
correct. The true next gen.
This and Pepsi Man.
correct. This ultimate next gen experience.
God, they should put Pepsi Man on PS5 and
Yeah,
make it
please.
good this time.
Please do. Anyway, so yeah, that was Goodbye Volcano High. So the next game
hate that
is
Oddworld Soulstorm.
Soulstorm. It looks fine. I don't know. I don't know
haven't-
much about the Oddworld series.
I haven't played any of them, but I know like the first two, which are what this is based on, are like more like the Prince of Persia kind of platformers with cinematic.
Oh, okay.
So like they're that more slower, methodical type. This, however, looked a bit faster paced. This looks more my speed,
Okay, yeah. Yeah,
and
it's
it
coming
looks
to
visually
PS4.
pretty.
Yeah, it's coming to PS4 and PS5 and then Windows. So but yeah, visually it's neat. But yeah, I don't know, another one that's probably not my thing. I just don't know that much about it.
Yeah, a lot of the alien designs reminded me of already existing aliens in the Star Wars universe. So that kind of is off-putting to me.
I mean, I'd argue at a certain point when something like Star Wars has been around for so long, they're gonna do so many kinds that it's gonna be kind of hard to do something fully original.
True.
It's like the Simpsons did effect, but with Star Wars.
Yeah, that's fair. So yeah, I guess that's Oddworld Soulstorm. Next was Ghostwire. It's spooky.
I feel like I know less about Ghostwire after watching this trailer than I did that other trailer a year ago.
It looks like a Slenderman fighting game. Like you punch Slenderman.
Dude, I want to punch Slender Man in the face. Hell yeah.
That's like what the game is, apparently. I don't know.
It looks pretty. I don't know what the fuck it is.
It's like Death Stranding all over again. So
that's where
we'll
before they did the final tile drop, me and my friends was so confused what this was, and one of them said, "Is this a Kojima game?" And then it was Ghostwire at the end. Like, oh,
yeah,
what the hell?
It's a Kojima-esque
Don't
experience.
care if it's good or not. I will buy anything the lady makes.
That's true.
I mean, yes, but also yes.
They should have brought her back. Then I would have been interested.
Yeah, why
again.
wasn't she there?
I don't know. I feel like if you tie her to the game too much, then the game never really becomes its own thing. So, but still,
Yeah.
they should have brought her back. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. It looks alright, visually great, but I'm so confused. You just I don't know.
I mean, the first teaser was also confusing.
Yeah, but like that's a teaser. Like this is showing gameplay, and it still makes no sense. So
They were showing
don't know.
gameplay and kept cutting away from the gameplay.
true, yeah. So I don't know. This one's more of a wait and see. So yeah. Anyway, the next game is Jett the Far Shore, which I'm looking up which one this was.
It was the one that looked like Old Westy with the trains and the antlers in the distance.
Yeah, this one didn't really.
Yeah, this did nothing
make-
for me.
Yeah, this didn't really leave an impression.
Did Jett just die?
You know, it was really unclear.
Do you guys have anything to say about Jett the Far Shore?
It's weird. I remember being there, starting with like towards the end of Oddworld Soulstorm, because I remember Ghostwire's trailer, but I have completely not remembered Jett the Far Shore's existence in the slightest. I do not remember seeing that. Even though I had to have been there at that point.
I vaguely remember seeing it, looking at some of these screenshots, but it's doing nothing for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Oh, bless you.
that was a cough.
Oh. I thought it was a sneeze.
It's okay. Ben's gonna cut that out.
True. But then he'll cut out this riveting conversation. Then
No,
we
he just
can't
has to
have
cut
that.
out our audio tracks. It's fine.
Okay.
Maybe I'll just
Makes
cut
sense.
out the
Anyway,
entire
what were you saying,
podcast.
Chris? Anyway, though, the next game is Godfall, and I'm just gonna say what I said on Twitter. Godfall is the most generic-looking video game I have ever seen.
It's
I
a hack
just-
and slash action game. It looks fun. I don't know if I'd ever actually play it.
It looks like a phone game to me with its sort of character designs and...
It looks like Warframe.
Yeah.
Like-
It's just like, it's the most generic title, and just the gameplay looks generic.
It looks like an MMO with a bunch of characters, except it's not like from a top screen perspective. It's a hack and slash instead.
Like, I think the gameplay looks fine. So, I get what you're saying with the character designs, because looking at it does look like something you'd see out of League of Legends or Paladins or Smite. Those kind of things. I think it looks like it'll be a good game. It's just a very generic game that I'm probably never actually going to play.
Yeah, I have no interest. So the next one was
Solar Ash.
Solar Ash.
This
I
is
don't
from the
remember.
guys who made Hyper Light Drifter. It looks very pretty. I really like the art style for this. They didn't really show much gameplay, but like it looks really cool.
Yeah, visually I was really impressed. I don't know what it's about, but I'm definitely gonna keep my eye on this one.
There were many like space games or visually unique games. So this was the one with the big lady who turned out to be evil.
Yeah. The white diamonds. So I guess we'll reform her with the power of friendship, so it should be fine. But yeah, I'm interested in this one. This one looks neat.
I like the look of it.
Yeah. I guess that's about it. Next up was Hitman 3, baby.
Have any of you guys played any of the Hitman games? Because I haven't
Right.
played any of them. I know that people like them. I also heard they're pretty glitchy sometimes, which can be pretty wacky. This is Square Enix, right?
This is IO Interactive. So they're like Danish.
But who did they publish it to, or?
Yeah, they're publishing it. They were involved with Square Enix. I think they became independent. They used to be part of Square Enix.
Okay, it says Hitman 2 was published by Warner Brothers, which probably explains the movie.
That would make sense. Yes.
They should let you. They should put this on the Switch so you can kill people with the Animal Crossing furniture.
Yes.
Grab the elephant slide and shove it down someone's throat.
Death by Froggy Chair.
Indeed.
That's where it went. The Hitman stole it.
Yep. The ultimate crossover. Oh my god. I'm so excited. Yeah, I need to play Hitman 2. I have it, but I have not gotten to it yet. So yeah, this looks pretty good.
You pick up the swirling cup ride and just bash someone over the head with it.
Yeah. Oh my god, please.
We're open sign. You're closed.
Indeed. Anyway, so the next game is the Astro's Playroom, which is like a showcase for the PS5 controller. So it's kind of like almost a Wii Sports-esque sort of title, but
It's a
not
pack-in
like
title.
sports.
It's apparently going to come preloaded.
Yeah, that's
You
what I
don't
thought.
have to pay $50 for it.
Yes, please.
I like
pay
the
$60.
look of
It looks like a
Astro.
free platformer, and I like that we're getting more free platformers.
Yeah,
It looks fun.
cute.
He looks like he looks like Eve from WALL-E, but with arms and legs.
Yeah, just a nice little showcase for the controller. I'm glad that comes packed in, since like I don't really think PlayStation does like pack-in titles like that
Like-
are just showcases for their tech. So
I mean, being called a playroom and looking kind of cutesy. I mean, it gives me some Dreams vibes.
yeah, I can see that.
I need to
Okay,
play
it'll probably be
Dreams,
about
so-
on the same level of content as like the games that come with your Labo kits.
Basically,
But I'd
yeah,
assume.
as
Yeah.
far as we know.
it's like a Labo-esque
But
game.
without all the cardboard in your closet.
True.
So it's better.
Indeed. Lack of cardboard is a
It
major
probably has
selling
more
point.
content than 1-2
Definitely more than 1-2 Switch. So it's like a real game. So that would
One
be
Two
amazing.
Switch is a game you can play without the game.
Basically, yeah. Anyway, though, next game was Little Devil Inside. This one really weirded me the fuck out. So are we like inside this old man, and we're controlling his poop by dropping bombs?
There's a world inside this old man.
I'm so confused, but you know what?
I'm not. This is one of the two games that are just the biggest. What the fuck is happening?
But you know what? I like the art style though, so I'll say that. Yeah, I don't
But
know.
you're a little devil inside, apparently. But you look like just a miniature human.
Yeah.
Everything is like an RPG kingdom inside this one old man. I don't know what is happening. What is real? Are we inside an old man right now? Is the world just an old man's intestines?
Perhaps. So yeah, I don't know. Guess that's all I have to say about that. But it's intriguing.
Hell,
Oh,
heck
boy.
yeah!
Oh,
Awesome,
Move
baby.
over, Mario.
Nice.
Okay,
Everyone's so excited for this game. We've been waiting for it for so long. The most epic installment in the NBA saga. Just wow. the true next-gen experience.
Yeah, what if you see a hyper-realistic basketball game, you think it's in the next NBA, and then the basketball gets bounced towards the camera, and it rolls over to, then you see it's Dick Vitale who's the basketball.
So I got pulled away to do something else. Can I talk about Little Devil Inside first before we talk about this stupid shit?
Okay.
I like the look of Little Devil Inside. And it kind of reminds me of Don't Starve, but in 3D. If you know those games, that kind of art style.
Yeah.
It just looks kind of wacky. I don't know how the old man's gonna tie into the actual survival gameplay, but it looks fun. I like it.
Yep.
Okay, NBA 2K21. Why do we need realistic sweat?
That's a good question.
Because they have nothing better to spend the money they make on it on.
Because you don't need that. That is too much detail.
Sure we do. We need all the sweat.
Okay, so Bugsnax.
Anyway, so that's a video game, and that is all I have to say about NBA 2K21.
Let's go to Bugsnax.
Okay,
Did they get Cara Bonito to do the music for this game? Because that
Hell no.
sounded like Cara Bonito. How many
Yeah.
Bugsnax do you need to eat? Enough to make your skin turn pink.
I was very confused. Then I saw from the creators of Octodad, and then everything made sense.
You guys know the game Cubivore on the GameCube? I know no one's ever played because it's really expensive, but it's kind of something like that, where you eat stuff and gain their power. It looks fun.
Why do you
It's
want
weird,
to
but it looks
become
fun.
food, though? What is the practical benefit?
I don't know.
What, haven't you ever wanted to be a strawberry?
No!
That way your waifu can call you sweet.
Ooh.
Aww.
Aw.
That was the worst joke I ever made, and you guys think it was okay. What? Walrus, New Zealand Wallace waifu.
Yeah.
That was an awkward thing for me to say.
When I saw the forest, the colorful cartoony forest, I was hoping it was Crash Bandicoot. I was like, oh my god, is this Crash? And then it was, no. It's eat this food and become a food. It's Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2, the video
that
game.
walrus guy who's talking to the camera, he looks like a Nick Jr. character.
He does.
And sounds like one.
Yeah, it was interesting to put this in the same presentation as Hitman 3.
It's also interesting because the exact next game is Demon Souls Remake.
True, yeah.
I mean, this is Demon Souls. I mean, look at it. It's
Dude.
horrifying.
Could you imagine if in Bloodborne you just eat a pizza and it's just a pizza killing demons?
That'd be something.
It's Pizza the Hut.
Pizza time.
You play as
Anyway.
Papa John's in Dark Souls.
I think the designs of all the bugs that look like, food, snacks.
Good designs for sure.
Yeah,
I
they
like
are.
them. I want
I
a
don't like the
plushie.
animal designs, though. They look like Viva Pinata.
Well, that's why you put the fruit in them, so the animals become the fruit and they look better.
True.
But then the trailer ends with a jump scare from a monster food abomination thing.
True. Anyway, so next is the Demon Souls remake. I don't know much about Demon Souls, but I know a lot of people are happy about this, so...
My friend
happy
Alex
with
bought a PlayStation 4 just to play Bloodborne and nothing else, so he's gonna buy a PlayStation 5 to play Demon Souls and nothing else.
Nice. See, I always get this game confused with, Dark Souls, which I then get confused with, Darksiders. It's, too many similar sounding games.
Demon Souls and Dark Souls are both the same company, though, originally. They're both from Software.
Okay.
Wait, are they-
Yeah, they're
the same
they're spiritual
franchise?
to each other.
Okay.
Demon
That
Souls
makes
came
sense.
first, and then Dark Souls happened. Now
And then
this
From Software also made Sekiro, I believe.
yeah, and they also did Bloodborne.
Yeah.
This
Okay.
now apparently this is being developed by Bluepoint and not From Software, but it's still gonna be a remake of Demon Souls, so they already have the base.
Okay, that's neat. I'm just happy that people are getting this video game.
Wait, so are Demon Souls and Dark Souls not the same franchise?
They're the same team, and I don't know what their story links are, if there are any, but it's the same kind of game. It's the same development. It's the same studio originally.
So is it like a Shin Megami Tensei and Persona sort of thing?
I want to say yes, but I honestly don't know. But they're related to each other, essentially.
Okay, so probably, yeah. Okay, well, it's neat. I'll probably play it, and yeah. So the next game is Deathloop.
The other Groundhog Day guy in the game.
Yeah. Okay, this game looks really cool. I love the presentation and everything.
I agree.
But I just want to comment that, like, the main character, like, his silhouette especially, he looks exactly like Will Smith from Spies in Disguise. It's the exact same body type. Like, that, like, angular, sort of, like, long torso. And, like, the way he runs, it's the same character design. It's ridiculous. Just the silhouette. It's just...
Can you turn into a pigeon in this game, though?
Please, I turned myself into a pigeon, Tom Holland. Big reveal. I'm Pigeon Smith. Okay.
What about turning yourself into a blue streaker fish?
I think we should change the subject now.
Yeah, I got confused by Will Smith. Anyway.
This is probably the next one's probably the biggest one anyway.
Yeah. So Deathloop is cool. I'm very interested. Bethesda's involvement has me a little worried because Bethesda, but you know what? Definitely something I probably want to play.
It looks like it
As
works.
long as they go the id Software route and just have the Bethesda publish the game and nothing else, it'll be fine.
Yeah. So anyway, good stuff.
So the next one,
the
the trailer was really confusing for a while until they showed like the shot of that mansion to me. Like, oh, I think I get what this is.
Yep, Village, a new franchise called Village.
I just want to say I love how they did the title drop because they just show you the word
so
Village, and then it fades into the number 8.
That was so fucking amazing.
The moment they showed that, like, at first when they showed that mansion, like, wait, that was the mansion. Apparently the Umbrella logo shows up, or this from my friend told me. I didn't notice that part, but the moment they showed the mansion, like, that's what tipped me off. And then the moment they showed 8, like, okay, this is Resident Evil, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, in hindsight, it was pretty, like, obviously Resident Evil, like, especially with the mission. So I love the 2 remake. That's honestly one of my favorite games. And I've played 3. It's fine. 3 remake, I should say. So I definitely want to get more into Resident Evil. But with this trailer, so it looked good except for the actual visuals themselves. I feel like it was moving at like 10 frames per second or something. It was like really slow in some areas. Like,
it's probably still an alpha build.
Yeah, that makes sense. But it's like weird that they would show this much off of it if it doesn't look this great. Like, it really looks PS3-esque, and it's just like, I don't know. It was a great reveal of the game itself, but like just the visuals, just I don't know. They don't look really that great yet.
Also, I had no idea that was even supposed to be Chris until my friends in the call start shouting, "Chris!"
Yeah.
They don't know what they want Chris Redfield to look like anymore.
Yeah. You hear that, Chris? They put you in the game. Amazing.
Yeah, Chris, you're in the game. You can punch zombies.
Nice.
God, I hope the final boss is a boulder.
That'd be good. Yeah, Chris is a character. Yeah.
It's gonna be a boulder with James's face on it.
It's me, everyone. Yeah. Chris is a character I don't know that much about because he hasn't been in any of the games I played. I only know about Leon, Claire, Jill, and Carlos. But I know Chris was like the main character of 1, I believe, in addition to Jill.
Yeah, it was him and Jill.
I think it was in 5 as well. Like, I know he's been around.
Well, 5 is when the boulder punching joke came about.
Epic. So yeah, I'm definitely excited. Like, I should play 7. I'm not that into horror, which, like...
Well, that's the whole point of Resident Evil.
I know, that's the conundrum. I know more of them, some of them are action-oriented, like, especially, like, 4, 5, and 6, from what I've heard. But, yeah, 2 and 3 worked for me, though, even though I'm not a big fan of horror, so... But 7, I feel like, plays up the horror even more, and 8 will probably follow suit. So, I don't know. But yeah. I'll try and get into it, because I'm really into this franchise just off of what I played. So...
Yeah, considering I don't know what 7 is like, I thought with some points in the trailer, maybe this is Resident Evil, but I thought, nah, couldn't be. Look at all the humans there are.
Yeah,
Werewolf.
And there's no gobbledygook monsters.
And then at the end, there was a guy.
No, it was just a single zombie.
There is a werewolf.
Yeah, he looked like a werewolf mixed with a zombie, which was interesting.
A zombolf.
Yeah.
Okay, what if they remake Twilight, but the only change is that they add a zombie boyfriend into the mix?
That would
And
be
his name is
really
Stanley.
Yes.
It'd be the best, worst thing Stephanie Meyer's ever done since the last time she did anything ever.
That would be amazing, please.
Like how they just how Atlas just adds new characters in their newer versions of their games, like Catherine and Persona.
Oh, I thought you were still going with a sentence. You just kind of abruptly cut off after Persona.
No, that was a period.
Okay, I couldn't tell. I thought it was a space and there would be a number. Anyway, RE8 is intriguing, looks good, except for the frame rate, but I'm sure that'll be fixed. Anyway, moving on to Pragmata.
So before the show started, we found out that there was a copyright by Capcom for something called Pragmata right before, so we all kind of assumed this would be there. And then we saw it, and nobody cared because it just looks like one of those space movies, but a game.
Yeah, but it has Cosette from Les Mis for some reason. And
yeah, space movie.
Yeah, she gets on a space movie. I thought it would, and then you go to the moon and find Wheatley, and
then you take the moon and you take the sun.
You take everything. That seems like it would rather be fun.
Indeed.
And that's why this game won't be.
The
Probably.
We
moon
did it, boys.
isn't real.
Time to talk about Horizon.
Epic.
It was just a screen because the satellite crashed into the sky.
Yeah, it's whatever. It looks.
You know, if one of those things crashes down, Candace is in charge.
True. Anyway, though, moving on to the final game of the presentation, Horizon. Something West. You just put Horizon.
The
2.
Forbidden West, I think.
Forbidden West. Yeah, that's a good title. So I didn't get far in the original Horizon. Like, I played a few hours of it and it was fun, but then I got stuck on something and I got distracted. But with that said, I'm intrigued by this game for sure. It looks visually like phenomenal. Like, maybe the best looking game I've ever seen, honestly.
It has a zombie turtle in it. Not a robot turtle in it. Hell yeah.
Did you see the drab little crabs and the fish dinners?
I like how they're going with, like...
God.
I don't know what the locations of the original are, but I think they were more like forest and mountain stuff, right? For the most part. This looks like it has a lot more variety, and I like that by default.
Yeah. It looks so good. Oh my god. It was a great reveal, great way to end. There's like they're going through like America, I think, in this one. There's like a Golden Gate Bridge that's like all overrun by trees. It's like it's so cool. All the new robot designs look so great. I'm very intrigued. It's probably gonna convince me to pick up the original again and keep playing it. Yeah, there's a dragon. Again, I don't know. I have that much to say because I didn't get far in the original Horizon, but it looks really just so phenomenal. So yeah, that's Horizon 2. Anyone else have a? Yes, indeed. So now the actual thing to close on though is the console itself, which has somewhat mixed reactions. Some people.
I don't think it was. I don't know if it's really mixed. I think it was mostly negative.
Really? Because I've seen a lot of hype for it and a lot of praise. I think it's like really evenly mixed. And honestly, I'm more on the positive side. Like, I honestly love the design. Like, I don't know. It's futuristic and unique and like not a black box like the rest of them. But I don't know. Anyway, though, so
I don't like it.
Oof.
To me, it just looks like one of those, this is what PS5 will look like, memes, but in real.
Yeah.
In real.
This looks like one of those fake video game concept designs, but it's actually true for once.
Yeah.
It's like
It looks like what.
it's
Yeah.
fine, but it just looks so over designed. I can just see like those flaps hanging out the side, like getting broken off by children really easily.
True.
It's the flaps. I don't like the flaps. That's it.
It doesn't look like it's supposed to be able to be horizontal, but it can, and it just looks like it shouldn't.
I guess I can see that.
Yeah.
Me personally, I really enjoy the tower design. Like, it's a nice break
I like
from what we
the
had before.
round interior though, that like the flaps are kind of encasing. I wish that was like beefier and they just made that the design of the console. Like it's a round rectangle. Well, a rectangle with rounded edges.
I like the controller.
Yeah, controller is definitely dope.
I can see some cool colorways going with that.
Yeah. Ben, what's your opinion on the design? I don't think you said anything.
I like the person, like that has personality. It's not a box. Yeah, it's not quite what I was looking for. I'll say it does look a lot like try-hard futuristic, which I guess could because of the cooling. I'm not a fan of the color scheme. I don't like the white and black. This isn't that appealing to me. And I say just in general, like the color of consoles go, I feel like consoles generally look better. Like if they're normally black, I think the white looks nice as like an alternate. I don't like it when the consoles are by default white. I'd rather just go with the black.
Yeah, that's kind of how I am too. I enjoy like the black designs of most consoles better as well. But like, I don't know. There's something really striking about the mix of like white and black with this one. Like I actually really like it.
I'm fine with like the mixture. Like that looks fine. It's just the way the actual console itself looks, like the silhouette itself, I just think looks jank.
Yeah.
The pointy bits remind me of Sauron's tower or Vader's castle.
It looks like
I guess.
Kaiba.
I don't know.
Xbox Series X, you're a third-rate console with a fourth-rate library.
Okay, can we all agree that it looks better than the Xbox Series X though?
Absolutely.
You mean the square?
I don't remember what the Xbox Series X looks like.
It's just a square. It's a PC tower.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
See, here's my piece with it. See, the Xbox Series X looks lame. The PS5 looks dumb. Nintendo beat both of them because the Wii U looked lame and dumb.
True. But what about the Switch? It's a toaster.
The toaster.
I mean, I'll give them points for originality.
You talking about Series X?
No, I'm talking about PS5.
Oh yeah.
And trying something new. I think I'd like it better if the white and black were switched. Then it looks like an Oreo.
Yeah. Could be.
I could see that.
That could work.
I could see them also like multiple color schemes. You know the controller is going to have multiple color schemes. I'm sure the console itself probably will too.
What I'd love to see is if they do for Miles Morales. I'd love to see a limited edition console for that. That's all black with the Miles is red Spider-Man logo on it. Look
that
fantastic.
would be
nice.
That'd be hype. So yes, we all have mixed up. Oh yeah,
all
I
right.
like that they have that.
Yeah.
I might pick that one up because I honestly don't buy discs of PS4 games. I get like every game digital if I can, so I think I just might as well. If it's cheaper, especially.
I would still just get the regular version anyway because I want the option.
Yeah.
I mean, the digital version also looks better aesthetically because it's symmetrical.
I have no reason to really desire symmetry in my consoles. Like outside of the Nintendo 64, there's not really any other consoles that are symmetrical.
I mean,
I guess
I would agree with you if I could lay it flat, but on its side. But I don't know if that's possible.
True.
Oh, the 360 was symmetrical.
All right, I think PlayStation did post an image of it on its side with like
They did.
like a base for it. Yeah.
So that's nice.
It's just that the fact that it has to have a base to do that is why it looks a bit off to me.
Mm-hmm. As long as it can still cool itself fine when it's on its side, it'll be fine.
Yep. So yeah, we all have mixed thoughts on the design, but overall better than the Series X, so that's good. So, yep, that's pretty much the whole presentation. So, let's move on to our recurring segments.
Tyrannosaurus Senpai, why did you eat Triceratops Senpai?
That's not our recurring segment, but sure. So, it's our Smash Fighter discussion. So, we are at a...
Wait, where's the Smash
PlayStation All-Star
character?
character number
It's
4.
Samus.
Yes.
No, I mean, where was the Smash character in the...
Oh, yeah. Why didn't they do a Smash reveal in the
God,
presentation?
they should have put Gravity Rush as a character. Not the character
know.
itself, but the actual game should have been a
The
character.
video game Gravity Rush.
It's about time the NBA 2K21 has some representation.
fuck yeah.
Exactly.
I've been
I
waiting
want
so long
Guys,
for
Sweat.
it.
I can't believe it. We're getting Dinosaur Volcano High as a stage.
I want Sweat in Smash. Oh well. Dinosaur High, epic. Anyway, so today's character on the menu is Samus, but since we have an Echo Fighter, we can't just do Fighter 4E in episode 5, so let's talk about Samus and Dark Samus. So
I think they nerfed Dark Samus recently. I was very disappointed. It doesn't play as well anymore.
That's tragic.
Yeah, I was
Vaporwave
about to
Samus.
say. Okay.
So I have an interesting history
Wait,
with Samus. What?
I mean, it's Ben's main. Do you want to go
Oh,
first?
that is true.
Yeah, it's kind of... Or, I've abandoned Dark Samus because, like I said, I think she was nerfed or something. Regular Samus still handles fine, though. Yeah, I'd say the character... pretty balanced and everything. I know, like, as a kid, like, having the obviously the special attacks most, or at least in the original games, most powerful, and it's been consistently, like, powerful. It's easy to be, I'm blanking on the word. Yeah, nice grab. A little slow. A lot of moves are kind of slow, so obviously there are people that are fast. Specifically, like Sonic memes lately have been fucking me, but yeah, it's overall pretty solid. I say also one other annoying thing I have is the side smash is like basically it's a punch forward. Like a lot characters like Pikachu are too short for it to hit. It's very unfortunate.
So Samus is weird for me because I've actually not liked playing as her in any previous Smash game, and then suddenly in Ultimate, for some reason, she just clicks with me. Like, just, I don't know why. I don't know if she's, like, better in Ultimate, like, from a tier perspective, because I don't really pay attention to that. It's just, she feels better to play as. But with that said, I don't play as her because of Dark Samus, because I just enjoy the phase-on flair of it all and everything. But yeah, Samus has never really worked for me in Smash, but it's like, for some reason, Ultimate just picked up the slack. But,
yeah, I think it's the Samus in Ultimate is a little smoother, and then Dark Samus is even more smoother in the movement. It's the time that it takes to like make your moves takes less time. Outside of, like your grab still takes a long time to do. But everything, moves smoother. Like I said, Dark Samus they nerfed, and somehow it just doesn't feel the same anymore.
For sure, yeah. In terms of her character in like Metroid, Samus obviously is like a great like protagonist. I just enjoy her. She's mostly silent, which is like works for Metroid and its oppressive atmosphere. But in terms of characterization, she was great in Metroid Fusion, which told like a really compelling story about Samus like arguing with her like in her superior, which is this computer based off of Adam, before Other M fucked up that entire story and fucked up her entire character. It was like really interesting, and like that's some of the most characterization we get out of Samus outside of like the opening parts of certain like games where she's narrating and stuff. But yeah, as a character, I think Samus is an awesome protagonist. Like, she's just very badass in like games like Fusion. She's pretty interesting, and like, yeah, we just pretend that Other M does not exist. So yeah.
I have many things to say about Samus in Metroid and in Smash. I guess everything you said with Samus in the franchise, I also agree with. I think that there in like games that are after the original 2D ones that were sprite based and didn't have cutscenes, so naturally you couldn't show off any characteristics that way. But in the Metroid Prime games and Samus Returns, she could still show off personality without speaking. Like,
like when she gets bonked on the head by that rock in the one Prime cutscene, I love that, honestly. And
then when she's walking away from the giant digging robot in Samus Return, and she just doesn't have to look at it to shoot it.
Yeah. It's like little moments like that just really are great. I feel bad when she like takes off her helmet in like the one ending of Prime, and as like the planet's being destroyed, and she
has
sees
to
all the
watch
destruction.
the home of her adopted family be
destroyed.
It's
like it's really subtle what they do with Samus's character in every game that isn't other fucking M. So it's really nice, and then, it's like.
And then Prime 3's ending, she like reminisces about the fellow hunters she's lost along the journey.
Yeah. So it's like good stuff what they do with her.
And there was, of course, the baby.
The
which
baby.
was handled well, I'd
Not
say,
the baby!
in the original games, and that also includes Samus Returns, where they added the little cutscene where she was targeting it and about to fire, but then she just stopped and then held her hand out for it.
Yeah, it's like good what they do with her characterization in like subtle ways in the games since she doesn't talk. It's good stuff.
It's exactly like Mando and Baby Yoda.
Yeah. Maybe that was where that got inspired, maybe. I don't know. Probably not. There's probably other stuff that inspired Mando, but yeah.
Otherwise, she's a badass, and not just in cutscenes. In gameplay, you feel like a tank that could still move to supersonic speeds.
Yeah, it just feels good to play as Samus, like especially in the Prime games. It's like the abilities you have is just so much fun.
Which is not how I feel like she plays in Smash. She's incredibly floaty, and you just have to spam projectiles in a distance. When in the games, in the 2D games, I just can run in areas and then jump and shoot at enemies while getting closer to them. It's sort of like how in Doom you have tons of weaponry, but you can still face enemies head on.
Yeah.
But Samus, it's just she's very light and floaty, so you don't really have the mobility. You just projectile camp. And
I like hitting people with charge shot.
That's always fun.
Yeah, I don't think enough of her weapons get to be shown off in Smash. You just got the bare minimum.
Yeah, Samus also suffers a bit from being in the N64 game and not really being updated gameplay-wise. Yeah.
I kinda would not mind if she got some sort of movement options that were similar to Mega Man, where you can run and shoot.
Yeah.
Like smaller, weaker projectiles.
Yeah, it'd be in line with the 2D games especially.
And
nice.
Her roll, it should not be the Morph Ball. That should be a down B, where you could just roll as much as you want, and then...
No, but I like the bomb.
Well, you can press
It's fun
B
to
or
gimp
A
people with the bomb.
You can press
Yeah,
the
but then you
button
can jump
again.
off a ledge and then do the bomb and gimp people's jumps.
True.
Again, just press the button twice to use the bomb.
No, but then you'll probably just kill yourself.
Well, that's the fun part.
It's spicy fun when you fall on them.
Yeah.
I like playing as Dark Samus with the purple costume because it looks like Vaporwave Samus.
True.
I have barely any experience with Metroid, so that's all I can really say.
Yep. In terms of Dark Samus, real quick. So I was beyond hyped to have Dark Samus in Smash because like that's just such a good Echo Fighter inclusion that's like distinct from the original Samus in the franchise. I just think it's an awesome like dark versions of protagonists is usually pretty lazy, but like Dark Samus, the way that it's this abomination that just fused with Samus's suit in the first game and then like in the first Prime game and then like keeps hunting her in 2 and 3. It's so cool. It was so cool to fight her and everything and just I don't know. I'm so happy that the Prime games are represented in Smash because of Dark Samus being here. Like that's just good shit right there.
Yeah, Dark Samus is awesome in terms of carbon copies of evil clones because their just creation is very complicated. They were a Metroid that remade their body out of Phazon in the shape of Samus, but they also have all of her smarts, so they're the main villain who's bent on conquering the universe.
Yeah, it's like such a weirdly specific set of circumstances that led to its creation, but it's just such a great antagonist. I really like it. I'm glad it's in Smash, and I play as it over Samus all the time. It's a shame that it got nerfed, but
I agree with what you feel about Samus in Ultimate. In Ultimate, she feels so much more fluid and fun. And I also love her alts. There are still two problems. Well, actually 3. I would still prefer updates to her moveset, even if Samus is actually feels good to play in Ultimate. 2, I do not like the Other M design. It's not just the game that is bad and the portrayal of Samus. I do not like how the suit looks in that game, and I don't like how it's been carried over to Smash for 2 games. The sleek design is not... Okay. I just really prefer the bulky power suit that makes you, like, feel like you're just...
It really makes you feel like Batman.
It's like you're a bunch of heavy weaponry. But the problem... But I still don't really mind, because I love the alts that Samus has. Though the problem is, Dark Samus also has awesome alts, so I just always play as Dark Samus.
Yeah.
I like Vaporwave Samus.
Epic.
That's kind of my least favorite, because it looks like the most original... It looks like the original Dark Samus. It's not that...
I like Vaporwave Samus.
So much
Good
insight.
on you.
Thank you, William. Alright,
So Warner Brothers just announced some movie delays and stuff got moved around.
oof.
So Tenet's still scheduled for July. Wonder Woman 84 is not coming out in October. The Tom and Jerry movie is coming out in March. Godzilla vs. Kong is coming out in May. And The Matrix 4 is pushed back to 2022.
Okay. I guess we'll see how those...
So pour one out for Matrix fans.
Rippin' pasta. Anyway, though. So that's about it for Seamus and Dark Seamus. So now, it is time to briefly discuss a randomly generated food. Okay, here it comes.
I hope the food is Samus.
The food is cucumber.
Oh.
Let me
Got a
get
show
this
for
out
you.
of the way. I've actually tried this one, surprisingly.
Oh, shit. We did it! We
Well,
found it!
We did it, boys!
We finally found the food Patrick ate.
It was tasteless. It was bland. I didn't hate it. Didn't try it again, really.
Okay.
I didn't like it, but I didn't hate it either.
Yeah, I mean, cucumbers are okay.
I'm okay with cucumbers if they're like a part of something. I prefer pickles way more.
Yeah, me too.
Same. Pickles are so good. Cucumber is fine. Stan pickles, though. It's better.
Insert joke about how cucumber is spelled.
No, thank you. I am fine.
Here's the part where we make a joke about how cucumber is spelled.
There's the part where we make a VeggieTales reference because Larry the cucumber.
Here's the
Oh
part
yeah?
where
Well, what
somebody
happened
turns
to
into a pickle.
it's funny because it's funny?
Well, whatever happened to it's funny because it's actually funny.
Because it's true.
It's funny because it's a meme.
It's funny because it's unexpected.
Exactly.
But then again, I
Randomly
expected to
generated.
expect something unexpected, so it doesn't count.
Exactly.
I
Dr.
forget,
Robot.
do we do the Q&A before we recommend a thing, or do we recommend a thing afterwards?
We do the Q&A first.
Alright, cool. I'm going to load that up now.
Oh yeah, I didn't check the time. Ben,
It's 8:37.
because we're a little past 8:30.
I can stick around.
All right, awesome. Sorry, we ran a little long because we just had to discuss NBA 2K21 in sufficient detail.
It's a noble cause.
So yeah, yep. But yeah, this is running longer than usual though, so let's not do too many questions.
Our one topic
I
turned
got
into
it.
25.
Stan the doggest.
True.
The doggest. They ask, what Doofenshmirtz backstory do you relate most to?
Yeah,
Ooh,
my
that's a
parents
good
never
question.
showed up for my birth.
Oh, tragic. Pressing F.
Impossible.
Yeah. I think I don't know. Probably balloony. I'm sure I had a balloon that I was emotionally attached to and then it flew away.
Balloon aliens.
Yeah, we had balloon aliens and then they flew away or something.
No, they all deflated.
Yeah. So yeah, I had balloon related trauma. And
One
that-
time,
So I relate to balloony.
I had a toy train. Then one day I lost it.
Oh no. Yeah. That'll turn you into a violent dictator sociopath, apparently, if you lose your toy train. Oh no. William, what do you relate to?
I relate to Huge Hands Hans because I have huge hands.
Amazing. Huge Hans, he found me up in space.
Your puppetry is terrible!
Oh no. Okay,
Alright guys, here's a good question. Pills first or water first?
I put the pill in my mouth and then I wash it down with water.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah. How would you do water first? You pour water
Very
in your throat.
carefully. You turn your head upwards so that nothing can spill.
Okay, that's weird. Put the pill in.
Yeah, it is weird, it's weird, which is why I do pill first now.
Yeah, just put the pill in first. Anyway. Here's a question solely for me from CosmoStan15. If Makoto is best girl in Persona 5, then who is best boy? Yusuke. That's about it. I don't think anyone else...
Goro Akechi.
Ooh, wow, you went there. Hey, Chris, do you have an opinion on best boy since you've played Persona 5? That's what I thought. Anyone else have an opinion?
I played the first couple hours,
Wow, you made it.
which doesn't really amount to much because it's an RPG.
Yep.
So James, how many people are part of Shafrillis?
Me on YouTube, and then I guess the editors as well. So William, you are included.
How many editors are there at this point?
1 billion.
We lost count!
Yeah, and Patrick also edits now, and Chris is on Twitter. So, and Ben is on Patreon. So,
That JoJo video
We're
happened
gonna include all of
eventually.
yeah. Oh, here's one from Yoshi Legendary. Would you rather watch Shrek 3 50 times in a row or have the Shrek franchise never exist?
I mean...
I would do it. It needs to be done for the sake of society.
I can probably just do something else on my phone while it's there.
Think about it. If Shrek never existed, then Rumpelstiltskin would be in power.
You're right. Exactly. We can't have that, so I need to watch Shrek 3.
Okay, so what's everyone's favorite musical?
Hades Town.
Little Shop of Horrors.
Yes.
Patrick, yes to what?
The second one.
Yeah. Patrick hates Hades Town, but you know.
Because you sing it every day, every night.
I haven't done that in like weeks though. Anyway, Ben, Chris, do you guys have any favorite musicals?
I probably have Jesus Christ Superstar.
Oh yeah, that's in my top 5 for sure. Anyway, does anyone else have a question?
Rhapsody Blue VA TM. When's James gonna review Jonah a VeggieTales movie? It's when's he gonna review it, not is he gonna review it.
Oh yeah, for sure when. Eventually. That's my answer.
There you have it, folks. Quick one. Fernie, would you kiss Remy from Ratatouille?
Yes.
No.
Anyway.
What is the biggest thing in the world?
The
The
I'm friends
core
with
of
my
the
dad.
Earth?
I guess the ocean.
Maybe it's the mantle.
Yeah, to give some context, Date Nagasi, who asked this question, literally posted a screenshot of "Don't hug me, I'm scared," where he's holding a card. It says, "What is the biggest thing in the world?"
Well, that was from the internet episode, right?
Yeah, I think.
Ben. But not this Ben, because this one's not a swine, they're a lion.
It's a fake
Favorite favorite
Yes.
DC film. Not that you would even have one, considering you're a Marvel shill, but still.
I am a Marvel shill.
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. What about the Dark Knight?
Oh, we can count those?
It doesn't say DCEU. It says DC.
Okay.
Dark Knight, because that's the only choice.
Yeah.
Okay, James, I got a good question for you, and I think this is might be where we end it too. From Sharpedo B, are you circumcised?
And that concludes the Q&A. Thank you to everyone.
So neither confirmation or denial.
He is leaving him hanging because he is hung.
Yeah. So, keep asking questions. If you didn't get yours answered in this episode, we'll try and answer them in the next episode when we ask.
But will that last one ever be answered?
Yeah, next one we'll have more time since we ran over with NBA 2K21. So, everybody, now it is time for the random recommendation thing. Everybody recommends a thing. Anything in their life that they want to recommend. Yeah, recommend something crazy like ladies' underwear.
You're gonna miss the Panty Raid.
My recommendation, I was playing Spyro Reignited Trilogy, and that's good. I recommend that.
I recommend that anybody who hasn't somehow watch real fan dub games.
Yeah. I have 70 alternative accounts! Okay. William, do you recommend a thing?
I'm still thinking. Ben, you go.
I am going to recommend that William go first, because I'm still thinking.
Shit!
Good choice.
I recommend the Beat Jet Set Radio t-shirt from the official Sega store.
Nice.
Is Beat's t-shirt from Jet Set Radio, but in real life.
Alright.
I'm going to recommend...
You just did recommend something.
Understand.
I'm going twice now. I'm going to recommend...
Well, I recommend you don't.
Ooh, William went twice.
One day I'll recommend.
Yes.
It's not reasonably priced, but Donkey, the big Donkey figure. It's $36. If you have $36, you should probably donate it to Black Lives Matter, but otherwise that exists.
Please do.
There's a donkey figure now?
It's a big donkey. Big donkey.
Yeah, it was in his latest video.
It's
Big donkey. Amazing.
I love it. You can stack them.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's about it. Now,
Come on down to
anyone
Donkey's Castle.
got-
Come on down to Donkey's
Oh, it's sold out already.
This is not a paid advertisement. Bless you, William or Chris.
That was a cough. Also, Big Donkey is sold out already.
oof. Anyway, what are our
Tragedy.
final plugs? Anyone have anything to plug on our outro?
I plugged in my headphone jack again. After unplugging it.
Oh no.
You can tell in the audio.
Wow.
I'm porting
The BoJack Horseman video is being edited now.
Yes, we're making a BoJack video. It's
One
gonna
of
be
3.
good. Yes, it's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
Indeed.
And they're all going to be, like, really long.
Yeah.
And I get to edit all of them.
Ooh, boy.
I guess I do have stuff to plug then. Good, but they might be secret projects.
Yes, everything's a secret.
It's a secret to everyone. Tell us.
Well, I mean, I don't know. It depends if it was on the list of stuff that James put in his one video.
Okay, I don't know. We'll keep it a secret for now. Alright, I'm gonna plug the facts that if you go to the Donkey page on Wikipedia, like for the Shrek character Donkey, the picture includes both regular Donkey and Donkey as a stallion. I just think that's really cool. That's my plug.
Stallion, baby!
A stallion, baby. Alright,
Baby!
Oh, right! My Burrow Blast.
Has everyone made their plug?
Does an old cultured swine studio have anything to plug?
At the moment, I may or may not be porting the original Bubsy game onto Super Mario Maker 2. That may or may not happen.
What?
Nice. Alright, we'll keep y'all posted if that happens.
The
Alright.
level ID or world ID
Yes.
is not in the description if it is not done.
Everybody friend me on Club Penguin, and that's about it. Thank you all
Poggers.
for listening, and good night, Tri-State area. Farewell.